This live guide is designed to be an introduction to library services in a K-12 setting, with a focus on the elementary grades. It is designed to serve elementary students, parents, and teachers. Shanna created content for the Home, Catalog, and Makerspace tabs, worked on the Discus video, selected criteria for resources, and worked on the script for the 15-minute virtual oral presentation video. Emily worked on the layout for the Home tab, created content for the Catalog and Makerspace tabs, worked on the Discus video, selected criteria for resources, and worked on the visual elements for the 15-minute virtual oral presentation video. Phoebe created content for the Research Resources and Makerspace tabs, worked on the Discus video, selected criteria for resources, established resources for LiveGuide, and worked on the script for the 15-minute video. Christy created content for the Home, Electronic Resources, and Reader's Advisory tabs, worked on the Reader's Advisory video, and worked on the visual elements for the 15-minute presentation video. Laura edited the content for the Home tab, created content for the Research Resources and Digital Citizenship tabs, worked on the Reader's Advisory video, and worked on the visual elements for the 15-minute presentation video. Caroline created content for the Home, Catalog, and Reader's Advisory tabs, worked on the Destiny video, selected criteria for resources, and worked on editing the final video. Amy created content for Electronic Resources and Research Resources tabs, worked on the Reader's Advisory video, established resources for LiveGuide, selected criteria for resources, and worked on editing the 15-minute video. Anna created content for the Home, Digital Citizenship, and Reader's Advisory tabs, worked on the Destiny video, and worked on writing the script for the 15-minute video. Jana worked on the layout for the Home tab, created content for the Electronic Resources and Digital Citizenship tabs, worked on the Destiny video, selected criteria for resources, and worked on editing the 15-minute virtual oral presentation video. This live guide breaks down the introduction to library services into 6 categories: Catalog, Digital Citizenship, Reader's Advisory, Makerspaces, Electronic Resources, and Research Resources. The Home tab gives a brief introduction to each of the subsequent tabs, enabling the patron to easily select services from the live guide. It also contains the mission statement, which can be seen here. Our mission is to provide virtual instruction on library services to elementary school students and those who work with them, to promote information literacy, and to endorse lifelong learning. Criteria for the selection of resources included in this guide is also listed here. A library's most basic function is to store and facilitate the use of information. This tab was created to instruct patrons on why it is important to know how to use the library catalog to see what types of media are available in the library. Through the checkout policy, the service of providing media to patrons is implemented. It also contains information on using the library catalog, an instructional video about the Destiny catalog, and a survey asking patrons why they have come to the library. The Digital Citizenship tab provides the service of teaching students about being responsible digital citizens, including important terms to know as an informed user of the Internet. There are tools for students to learn more about digital citizenship, as well as tools for teachers. We have included a Pathfinder containing some excellent resources for parents to use to help their children become responsible digital citizens. To go more into detail, I will describe 2 of the resources provided. The first resource I will discuss is the Parent's Guide to Cyberbullying. This guide contains information and resources for further study from connectsafely.org, including tutorials on how to take steps if your child is bullied online. The Parent's Guide also highlights additional resources, articles, books, and research about cyberbullying. Another resource found in this Pathfinder is the Internet Safety from the Walt Disney Company. This resource is valuable for its list of questions and easy-to-use printable list of tips. The Reader's Advisory tab includes book selection resources as a service for students to use. There is a helpful breakdown of genres. A list of books that have been made into movies is included since these will often pique student interest in reading. There is a form that students, teachers, and parents can use to suggest books that should be added to the library. There is also a video giving in-depth information on using Novelist K-8+ as a reader's advisory tool. The Pathfinder included in this section outlines Children's Book Award resources for parents, students, and teachers to find great, notable books. The Children's Book Awards that are found in this Pathfinder are the ALA Notable Children's Books, Caldecott Medal, Coretta Scott King Book Awards, Newbery Medal, Pura Belpré Medal, Seibert Medal, and South Carolina Book Awards. Clicking each link brings you to a description of the Children's Book Award and a list of books that have previously won that award. For example, the Caldecott Medal is awarded each year to recognize excellence in the illustration of children's picture books. This link provides a comprehensive list of all books that have been recognized since the award program began in 1938. The Makerspace tab includes information on what a makerspace is, why libraries are being used as makerspaces, and what materials are available for them. There are also embedded Symbaloo mixes that serve as virtual makerspaces that children can use remotely. In this web mix, there are numerous links which will take students to virtual makerspace resources. The provided sites allow students to create digital drawings, music, comics, and even work on their coding skills. Links are included which are appropriate for K-3 as well as 4th through 6th grade students, in an easy-to-use layout featuring kid-friendly graphics. The Electronic Resources tab contains several sections of helpful online resources. The first link is to the American Library Association's page of approved websites for children. Then there are sections specifically for upper and lower elementary students to help students choose age-appropriate sites. On the far left, we have a section titled All About Books, where you can find ebooks, stories read aloud, accelerated reader information, a game to practice shelving books in the library, and a gamified website where you can practice your reading skills. Research skills are very important to student success. The Research Resources tab includes search strategy tips, website evaluation strategies, and an instructional video about Discus Kids, which houses multiple databases that are available free to all South Carolina public schools. These services will help aid students in learning how to conduct research correctly. A graphic on plagiarism demonstrates how to use sources responsibly. This graphic is approved for reuse, so you can even click on the link below it to open up a Google drawing that you can save for your own use. This live guide has several benefits to those who access it. It provides remote access to the library's resources. Students, parents, and teachers can use the site anywhere there is internet access. The guide is designed to give parents and teachers resources they can use to help students, while being user-friendly for the students themselves. Everything students need, including many important links, can all be found in one place. It provides instruction in using the library catalog, staying safe on the internet, using Discus, and search strategies. In addition, there are tools to help with book selection, links to resources that support academic development, and resources to help with book selection. The resources that are included are of a high quality. The Live Guide serves as a school-home connection as well as a library classroom connection, and helps to make library services more accessible to teachers, students, and their families. This LibGuide also has a few limitations. Showcasing everything available on the library would fill up far too much space in our catalog tab, so only a sample is provided. An entire LibGuide could be created on digital citizenship, so we could not include everything you need to have the greatest safety when using the internet. The Reader's Advisory tab provides tools to find the most appropriate books for each student, but without actually interacting with someone, it's difficult to make the best recommendation. The Makerspaces tab would be more beneficial with pictures and videos of actual examples created by students. To assist students to the fullest extent, it would be helpful in the future to develop a program where teachers could make specific recommendations for individual students. Students could log in to the Electronic Resources tab and find the suggestions left by their teacher to improve their academic skills. There are lots of research tools available for students, but this tab focuses primarily on Disqus in order to not overwhelm students with too much information. When our group first began to work on this project, we planned to create a site that could be used district-wide in K-12 schools. We did this in an effort to incorporate the experience of all of our group members, but soon realized that this audience was too broad. The focus was then narrowed to the elementary level. However, because of the wide range in elementary school, as well as the need to appeal to parents and teachers, it was still difficult for all of the resources to meet all of the needs of the intended audience. Some links that were used in the LibGuide, such as BrainPop, Epic, and ABC Mouse, were chosen because they are typically available in public schools in South Carolina. However, because they are not accessible without a subscription or account, they may not be accessible to everyone who accesses the LibGuide. Finally, because the library that this guide was created for is fictitious, it is not possible to personalize it with actual pictures or information that would be specific to a real library. Overall, our group found the process of creating a LibGuide to be a productive and beneficial one, although we faced some challenges. Our group contained 9 members, which is rather large, particularly when working virtually. In addition, because group members were all on different schedules, at times there was an uneven work distribution. Also, at times it was difficult to communicate a vision for how the LibGuide would be organized and formatted. The group communicated primarily through texting, which has limitations, particularly with a group this large. Our original topic idea was extremely broad and had to be narrowed. This caused some group members to work outside their area of expertise. Despite these challenges, we all benefited from working with colleagues to understand the aspects of the assignment, bounce ideas off one another, and develop and refine our final product. Everyone in our group contributed and showed a willingness to jump in where needed. Our group felt that both LibGuide and Screencast-O-Matic were easy to use. The LibGuide template made it easy to organize information. This was limiting at times since content cannot easily be moved from one column to another, but overall it was helpful. Screencast-O-Matic had helpful tutorials and features that made video tutorial creation a fairly simple process. One observation made by many of our group members was the difficulty of choosing relevant information for a fictitious library. In reality, knowing the audience you serve would help each of us as librarians be better able to make choices about content. Links included on a real LibGuide would only include items for which the school has access. Actual photos of the library and children checking out books would make the end result more visually appealing and kid-friendly. Items such as Flipgrid could be included on the Reader's Advisory page, featuring short videos of children from the school community recommending their favorite book. There were some limitations as to what could be posted due to concerns about copyright violations. Original content created to showcase a real library could have helped to alleviate some of these concerns. Our group is pleased with the end result of our project. While we did face some challenges and limitations, we have developed a product to be proud of. We feel that this experience has helped prepare us and given us ideas for how we can develop a virtual user guide for our school libraries.